I'm going to show you a few little extra things that I do during a party using your flip chart. And the extras that you need, you will find on stokestrong.com under skincare class party know-how. All right, so let's start. We're going to work with your flip chart. Your flip chart is one of the greatest gifts that Mary Kay gave you because basically, here's your words. I'm telling you, I tell brand spanking new consultants, you literally can pull this out of the box, put it in the binder, walk across the street with your starter kit, and facial your neighbor. And you don't even have to know what you're talking about because here's the great thing. They're looking at this side while you're looking at this side. And I promise you, read it word for word. Like, no kidding. Read it word for word. Don't feel like you have to go off and do something else. Stick with the plan. It is beautifully done. A lot of these are the words I've been using for 25 years. So stick with it, all right? So basically, you're just, you begin with welcoming the guests and thanking the hostess. You talk about Mary Kay Ash. I love that part. You can talk about pink changing lives and pink doing green. You talk about the Mary Kay opportunity. And then I want you to pay very close attention on page right here. On page 13 will be your words. But on this page, I want you to customize this. And you can see that that's exactly what I've done there. And this is the part that talks about your I story, or it's really what I call our why story. Why are we doing this? And it's basically a fill in the blank right up there. You just fill in your answers. For me, I've been building my business for over 25 years. My mission is to empower women to have their dream life, and my vision is to lead women to design their life. One of my goals is to travel all over the world, and I love my family. My family comes first and foremost, and this is just a little bit about me and my life. This is my husband and me, matter of fact, on a Mary Kay trip, paid for by Mary Kay, and we're in Monaco there. These two little girls are the loves of my life. These are my nieces. I absolutely adore them. And this one right here says that she's going to do what Aunt Amy does when she grows up. I love that. And this is just a picture of the kind of women that I choose to surround myself with. Yes, those are all pink Cadillacs, and I love, love, love that. So I specialize this. I want you to make this very specific. This is your page, you all, that you sell why you do this. All right, women love to be brought in on emotion. Women love pictures. Women love to see your family. That's your time to shine. And I'll tell you, anytime I talk about it, I get excited all over again. And you never know who's sitting there who's thinking, oh my gosh, I would love to take my family on a trip to Disney, like she's taking her family, or I could use the extra money too. I mean, this is your time to really talk about your why. Maybe it is a trip for your family that Mary Kay's paying for. Maybe it's to help you pay your bills. Maybe it's to pay off bills. I mean, I don't know. It's whatever it is, but it's got to be specific to you and for you. And so you want to make sure that you customize that page. This is your old-fashioned cut and paste right here. Literally, I cut these out, I printed them, I cut them out, I cut them out, and I stuck them on there with tape. There you go. All right? And you just keep going. Ways that what you offer your customers. Then you start talking about skin here. Okay. The Time Wise Miracle Set 3D overview. That's something important there. And then you're going to start diving in. Now, I recommend that you start with the satin lips. That's usually what I do. I think it's a great warm-up product, and they love how it feels. So you might want to incorporate that before you dive into the cleanser. You can save it till the end. Totally up to you. It's whatever you want to do. And you're talking about your cleanser there. Now, before you begin to dive in, the day cream and night cream, I do recommend that you do Microdermabrasion Plus. I do recommend you use real washcloths for this, just to get all those scrubbies off. And so you might want to make yourself a little note right in there, Microdermabrasion Plus set. That's just something that I do. It goes along with your closing sheet. All right, you're moving along. Y'all, I'm telling you, flip the pages and read. Flip the pages and read. A few more little extras that I want to get to here. Let's see, we're rolling into compliment time. Okay, the Beauty of Friendship page right here. This is where we do the deserted island game. So I tell them, okay guys, this is a party, so we have to play a game. And you pass out those deserted island sheets, and you say to them, okay, all right, y'all, we are officially stranded on a deserted island. There is a gorgeous somebody coming towards you to rescue you, and you got one glamour item to grab. It's that one thing you never go without. What is that one thing you never go without? Go grab it. You're going to put it on. I want you to write there on that top line, if I could have only one Mary Kay glamour item on my island, what would it be? Now, it has to be glamour. So is it mascara? Is it eyeliner? Is it lipstick or lip gloss? Is it eyeshadow? What is that one thing that you never go without that's glamour? Okay, it's not foundation, it's not skincare, it's glamour. They write that on there, okay? And then say, all right, now that we're on this island, we've been rescued, now it's time to have a party. Who are the 6 women that if you could take anywhere and you could just have the time of your life, who are the six women that you would take with you? I want you to write those down. As you see, there's room on there for 6 names and numbers. And listen, I'm going to tell you what this is about. A couple of different things. Number one, how I build my business primarily is on referrals. And if you're having fun with me today and you'd be okay to share me with your friends and family, that is the greatest honor that you can pay me. And I'd love to meet them. Now, no obligation on their part, naturally, but I want you to think of 6 women. Now, don't put the mean ones on there. I just want you to put the nice ones on there. Put the nicest women that you know, the ones that you love doing life with. And I tell you what, if you fill out 6 or more names on there, then that item that you wrote there on the top, it is yours tonight at half price. Okay? All right, everybody, ready, set, go. Grab your phones. Guess what? Their phones are right there by them anyways. And put their name and number. You got their number on there. Put it on there quickly. Doesn't mean I'm going to call them. I'll explain a little bit more to you a little bit later, but this is a great way to get that one item at half price. Okay, everybody go. I'll give you a couple of minutes and let them fill it out. When that's going on, you might want to start kind of picking up the table a little bit, like maybe pick up the washcloths, put them in your bag, you know, just kind of pick up the trash, things like that. Okay, so there's the deserted island game. You're either going to use that as referrals, or honestly, how I use it is that's their guest list for their party. It's the deserted island list. Okay. And then on the next page, right before you begin table close, it's time to do ticket marketing. And the ticket marketing, basically, I'm using double-sided tickets right here. You can pick these up at Office Max or whatever. Double-sided like that. And this is where they use that side now of their placemat. We're going to do this part right here. It's how to do the ticket marketing. And basically what I say to them is those letters down that side, they all stand for something in Mary Kay. And I want you to think about it. We're going to do a really quick, fun game. And I'm going to give you tickets for those who have the right answer, the answer I'm looking for, or one I really, really like. And so here, I'm going to give you an example. What would be a reason, starting with the letter M, that a woman would have her own Mary Kay business? Y'all tell me, what would that answer be? Most people say money, and like, okay, everybody, whoever said money, you're going to get a ticket. See, that's how it works. So everybody grab your pen, and we're going to do rapid fire on there. And I want you to think of a reason on every one of those letters and put it on there, okay? All right, so everybody, M is money. That's the one I'm looking for. And are you ready? Okay, let's do the next one. How about R? And go down through that. Now, what I like to do is like on money, and then I'll say, okay, well, let me just explain to you a little bit. I'm going to tell you some secrets about Mary Kay. Let me explain to you how we make our money. And you talk about that, you all. You talk about it's product sales. It's just like this. It's playing with women. It's so fun. We make 50% off the sale of the product. Then we can earn bonuses and commissions if we choose to share this opportunity with other women. It's amazing. R could stand for recognition, rewards. You know, anyone that has an answer that you're like, ooh, I like that. Retirement. I'm like, ooh, I like that one. It gives you an opportunity to talk about it. Like recognition and rewards. Wear one of the prizes that you've earned from Mary Kay. Or have a picture of your Star Consultant prize that you're earning. Whatever it is, let them see how Mary Kay rewards us. S could be like self-confidence, security, like financial security. F, that's the one you get the most answers with. That could be fun, freedom, flexibility, financial security, friends. So, you know, you're going to get all kinds. C is for cars. Of course, I love to talk about the car program. Talk about the first car that you're earning with Mary Kay. A could be like advantages, tax advantages. That's usually what I say for A is the tax advantages. You know, having a home-based business is the best tax shelter that you can have. And then B usually is be my own boss, be your own boss, you know, boss babe, things like that. and talk about how much you love the fact that you get to set your own schedule and work however way you want to. Y'all, that's an easy and fun way. And so whoever, you give them tickets for the answers you like, and then draw at the end. And I usually give away like one of those little mini lip glosses. I'll do like two, draw for 2 of them or whatever. But it's a great way to get the word out there to them and kind of layer them in learning more about Mary Kay. So that's the ticket marketing. All right. And then you go through on your table close. Now on page 41, it should be 41 in your flip chart, right there before lead into individual consultations. If you notice, every page is blocked, 1, 2, 3, and 4. See that? For number 1 right there, I want you to cover that up. This is on StokeStrong.com. It's the addendum to page 41. And this is where you're going to do the last thing is the success story survey. Okay. So you've just done the table close. All right. So we did that. We did ticket marketing, and then we're leading, because now that they have this in front of them, they just did that. Then you can say, okay, y'all, it's about time to shop. So if you'll flip it over, so then they're looking at this side. You watch me do the roll-up bag close, and they've done that. And so right before you go to walk away, that's when you lead in with the addendum. You can print this off and literally the old-fashioned tape it in right there over box number 1. And this is what I say. Well, last but not least, now that you've heard about Mary Kay's success, I want to know about you, more about you and your success story. You hand out the success story survey and say, all right, you guys, everybody complete this, and I'm going to draw for a final prize. And this is, I just want your opinion. I'm curious about what you think. And they fill that out. Why do you do that? Because it keeps you from prejudging people who are sitting there that might actually be interested in learning more about a Mary Kay opportunity, and you may not know it. They may not give off that vibe in their body language. You just never know. And so that's what I like to use. With that, with every one of these that you get, when you're done with your party, take a picture of them and text them to me. All right? Text them to me so that I can take a look at them and also help you to decide maybe somebody that maybe you didn't get the chance to ask. But this is part of your closing at the individual consultation. And depending on how she answers her questions right in here on this side, helps you to determine who it is that you want to share with, okay? So it really depends on how does she mark. Could she use extra money? Does she feel she has the career of a lifetime? Does she feel she's paid what she's worth? On a scale of 1 to 10, that's what I want to see. No 5s, 5's right in the middle, I don't know. Does she lean more towards a 1 or more towards a 10? What's her interest in having her own Mary Kay business? If she marks a 4 or higher and I really liked her, I want to share the opportunity with her. Okay, that's how I judge it. And then down at the bottom, from time to time, we select women from the survey to join us for coffee. If you are selected as one of the most outstanding, would you meet with us? Yes, no, or maybe. If she puts a yes or a maybe and you liked her, talk to her. Just ask her, just say, I'd love to share with you more about a Mary Kay business and find out if this could be something that could benefit your life and your family. When can we get together? In the next couple of days. We can have a chat over the phone if that's easier for you, or we can literally sit down and have coffee, and that would be my treat. That's what you say to them, is treat her to coffee, okay? And then before that party begins, if you'll call me, if you're still in that position that I'm working with you on your shares, then call me before your party and say, okay, Amy, what do you have available for shares in the next 24 to 48 hours? And I'll give you my time frame on that. So you can book them right there. And of course, let them know, hey, listen, I'm in training and my trainer's name is Amy, and she'll be there with us, or she'll be the one on the phone with us, however way you set this up, okay? And that's what we're going to do. All right. So there's the addendum there on page 41. And then when they're done, I just had them to fold it up, and then I draw for an extra little prize. So there you go, you all. That's your flip chart, and then it leads you right into the individual consultation there, and you grab your flip chart and that first person at the table, and you go do your individual consultation. All right, that was quick and easy, and I hope that helps. But I'm telling you, read the flip chart, do those little extras. They'll help you work this business full circle and get the results you want.